reputation, so I'm not gonna let Erica Dixon or anybody tarnish that.
Do you feel like you're responsible for Erica eating off of Love and Hip Hop right now?
But you know that they wanted me first, and I turned it down. Ask yourself that question.
Now why am I in it?
You know, Scrap said that he wanted to bring her on board, you know, on the show, up and getting some coins in her pocket. That's fine. You have no motion. Your store's been under renovation for how long? You're not getting booked. You was never the main chick. You was always number 2. I got the ring first. Why are you so invested in your first baby daddy? You should be trying to figure out what's going on with your second baby daddy. Or why you had these kids knowing that he was in a relationship with a whole nother woman.
Are you,
Definitely.
Scrappy, and Erica in a love triangle? So are you and Scrappy back dating?
But it was a time to where we were just like kind of having fun. Coloring is what I call it. Which
Coloring outside the lines?
out and inside the lines.
Also, Scrappy's been inside your line.
Oh, wow. And like, I'm not the one or the two. You know, I don't bother nobody. So that's another reason why I wanted to have this conversation with you, because I was shocked when it was brought to my attention. I'm like, what happened? Why are you lying? Why?
There was a palpable sense of tension in the air as Erica Dixon stood face to face with Lil Scrappy. Something was brewing between them, something heavy that made the silence even more uncomfortable. It was a moment where emotions were rising, and neither one knew how to break the stillness. Erica stood with an air of determination, but there was also a vulnerability in her expression. Her voice was firm, yet there was an emotional edge to it as she spoke. Scrappy, trying to find the right words, said, "We need to talk." His tone was almost apologetic, as though he was hoping for a solution. Erica, on the defensive, crossed her arms, shielding herself from the inevitable conflict. Scrappy stood against the wall, his posture a mix of uncertainty and unease. He continued, "I know things have been tough, but I didn't think we'd get to this point. We can figure this out, right?" Erica shook her head, her frustration bubbling just beneath her calm exterior. "We've been going at this for months, Scrappy," she said, her voice rising with intensity. "And all it's done is push us further apart. You're physically here, but emotionally? You've checked out. I'm trying, but I can't keep doing this alone." Scrappy, drawing closer, pleaded, "I'm trying too, with work and everything else. I thought we were moving forward. I thought we had a plan." Erica's response was sharp, filled with raw emotion. "Is that what you call it, a plan? Because it seems to me like you're just coasting along, waiting for me to fix everything." Her eyes were blazing, and the weight of her words hung heavily between them. "I need you to step up, Scrappy. I can't keep doing this by myself. Every time I think you're stepping up, you disappoint me." The patience Scrappy had been holding onto seemed to snap. "I love you, Erica, but it feels like you only focus on the negatives. I'm trying to provide for us. I didn't ask for things to be this way."
Never mind. Let me just be quiet.
That's slow. You can't talk to slow people. It's slow people.
We married.
Shut up, Scrappy. Something you co-parent for life. Me and Scrappy will forever be family no matter what. We have a child that's in college. I don't know if yours went to
Scrappy
college.
and Erica
or if you
get
can afford to take yours to college. Shut up!
Dummy.
Doodle dog. But
Dummy.
here's some information for you. We gonna forever be around each other. Just like I still bring my parents together, Imani's gonna still bring her parents.
Erica paused for a moment, absorbing his words, but it didn't change her stance. "Love alone isn't enough, Scrappy," she said, her voice softer but still firm. "You think throwing money at our problems will fix everything. But we need more than that. We need emotional support. We need to be there for each other. I can't keep doing this on my own." Scrappy's frustration was palpable as he threw up his hands. "So what? You just want me out?" he asked, his voice tinged with disbelief. Erica shook her head, a mix of sadness and resolve in her eyes. "No, Scrappy. I'm not kicking you out. I'm making room for both of us to breathe. We need space to figure out who we are apart so we can figure out what we are together." Scrappy looked at her, his face a mix of confusion and hurt. I didn't want it to come to this, Erica. But maybe I need to find out who I am without you. Maybe you need that too. His voice softened as he continued. We need to think about what we're doing for our daughter and the kind of environment we want to raise her in. Erica's heart ached at the thought, but she knew she had to be strong. I believe we were stronger than this, she said, her voice full of emotion. I thought we could overcome anything, but this? I don't know anymore. Maybe we've grown apart. Scrappy's eyes glistened with unshed tears as he looked at her. So, you really think we need space? If that's what you need, just tell me. Erica sighed, her own heart breaking. We both need clarity. We both need to figure out what we want. Scrappy stepped forward, his voice urgent now. But what if this is the end, Erica? What if we lose everything we've built together?
Hey, just want to say Merry Christmas. Christmas with your beautiful face. Blanca say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Dada. Merry Christmas, Dada. You know, just taking it in, man. Just taking it in. It's gonna be alright. God got us. I woke up, shot for me and you. Bless you, baby.
Erica's response was calm, but filled with finality. Sometimes, walking away is the only way to find your way back to each other. But we can't keep dragging each other down. This isn't just about us anymore. It's about what's best for our daughter. The weight of their words lingered in the room, both of them standing at a crossroads. Their relationship had reached a breaking point, and there was no easy way out. Erica's chest tightened as she looked at Scrappy. She had once believed that their love could overcome anything, but now she wasn't so sure. As Scrappy packed his things, it felt like the end of an era. Each item he picked up seemed to carry the weight of their shared history, the laughter, the tears, the dreams they had once shared. The silence between them was thick, and neither of them knew what the future held. Scrappy paused as he finished packing. His shoulders slumped. Fine, he said, his voice barely above a whisper. I'll go. But I want you to know, Erica, I'm not giving up on us. I'll always love you no matter what. Erica stood there, struggling to hold back her own tears. I know. But this is what we need right now. Space. Time to figure things out. Scrappy nodded, his eyes filled with pain as he left the room, and the air around Erica seemed to shift. She stood alone, overwhelmed by a storm of emotions. There was hope, but also fear. She hoped that somehow they would find their way back to each other stronger, wiser, and maybe even more in love than before. But for now, this was their reality. This was the beginning of a new chapter, one that was both terrifying and liberating. Days passed, and Erica's life seemed to spiral. She had watched as Scrappy, just a few months ago, made an announcement to the world that they were back together. The news had shocked everyone, but now things were looking very different. The rumors began to fly. A few days later, Scrappy and Erica were spotted out at a club, living it up, dancing, and clearly showing affection for each other. It was all captured on video, and it seemed like they were back on. But then, things took a turn. A close friend of Scrappy's revealed some shocking information. Scrappy and Erica had secretly gotten married in Las Vegas. It was something no one had expected, and it immediately stirred up a wave of questions and curiosity. Scrappy was quick to deny the rumors, claiming that his friend had fabricated the story. But then, Erica, in a live interview, confirmed that she and Scrappy had indeed tied the knot in Vegas, throwing the rumor mill into overdrive. She even revealed private texts between them, in which Scrappy expressed his deep emotions about their relationship and his desire to reconcile. But that wasn't all. Erica continued to spill the tea, revealing how Scrappy had been sending her direct messages while he was involved with someone else. She didn't hold back, calling him out for his behavior and the way he had treated her. She even accused him of using their relationship for fame, claiming that he had only been with her for the storylines on Love and Hip Hop. The drama escalated further as Scrappy's new relationship came to light. Fans were shocked to see him trying to juggle multiple women at once. It became clear that Scrappy wasn't trying to make things work with Erica. Instead, he was out here in the streets, enjoying the attention of others. As the situation unfolded, Erica found herself caught in the middle of a whirlwind of emotions, betrayals, and heartache. The love she had once shared with Scrappy seemed to have faded, replaced by distrust and disappointment. Despite all of this, she knew that she had to focus on herself and her daughter. She couldn't let Scrappy's drama dictate her future. The fans had their say, of course, with many siding with Erica. They couldn't understand how Scrappy could be so careless with his relationships. Some even went so far as to call him immature and reckless, accusing him of never truly growing up. In the end, it was clear that Scrappy was a man who couldn't control his emotions. His inability to stay committed and his constant pursuit of attention from multiple women had ruined whatever chance he had of making things work with Erica. Despite his claims of love, his actions spoke louder than his words. Erica, on the other hand, knew that she had to move on. She couldn't keep playing the same games with Scrappy. She had to find peace within herself, for her daughter's sake and for her own. The drama, the lies, the constant back and forth, it was all too much. As she walked away from the mess that had been her relationship with Scrappy, Erica knew that her journey was far from over. She had a long road ahead, but she was ready to face whatever came her way. She was done with the drama and was ready to take control of her life, no matter what it took. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos.